Okay, here's an updated version of making an animated GIF using Photoshop. This time we're using Creative Cloud. So we don't need to create a new document. What we want to do actually is just open your very first image from your sequence of photos. And then you want to place the other photos right on top of that. So I'm just going to go File, Place Embedded, and I'll choose the next photo in my sequence. And then I'll do that for all of my images. I think I've only got 5 for speed. You should be able to do about 12 to 15 photos anyhow. Okay, perfect. So there. So now you can basically see what your animation would look like. So you just hide them, and then you show one frame at a time. Okay. Now you can see I've got my timeline window here. If yours is not there, just click on Window, and then go to Timeline. There should be a little check mark beside it. And then once the check mark is there, it will appear down here. And it will probably say Video Timeline, right? But what we want is create frame animation. And before we start, you want to be on your first layer and then hide all your other images. And then click on Create Frame Animation. You actually click on that. And then there's your first frame. So now we want to create a second frame. So we click on this little button here, which will create frame 2. And on frame 2, we want our second picture to be present. Then I'll create frame 3. And for frame 3, I want my third image. And then I'll create frame 4. And I want frame 4. And then frame 5. I would like image 5. And so then now you can see there's your animation right here. And you can actually play it, but it's a little too fast. So where it says 0 seconds here, we can choose a time frame that we would like it to be on each actual frame. So now when I play it, a little bit better. And you can see that it stops. So if I click on where it says once and forever, that will just keep looping it. It won't stop until I hit stop. So you can see how my background moves here a little bit. That's what we want to avoid. We want to make sure that it's as stable as possible. I just did this in a rush job here the other day. Okay, so now I've got that on there. What I would like is for you to create a new frame in here and put a title on it. But I'll let you figure that part out because that's pretty easy to do. You're just going to create another image at the start. You can move these around. You don't have to stay there. I can move frame 4 to the end if I want, right? But so I can move images around on my timeline. So then I'm going to save this. I'll just save this to my desktop, and I will call this. I'm going to save it as a Photoshop document. That will keep all my layers. So now I want to create my animated GIF. So I'm going to go to File, and I want to hit, gosh, where is it? Hold on a second, I gotta find that. Okay, I found it. They just moved it a little bit. So you're gonna go File, Export, and Save for Web. So this will actually create your animated GIF. So you want to view it all in here. Click down here where it says 100% and click on Fit on Screen. And there's your GIF here. So what you want to do is, well, you can play it again, of course. And then you want to save it. And I'll just save that to my flash drive. And there's my Randy GIF. And it automatically puts GIF at the end, .gif. You don't need to do anything here. Just it'll automatically create a GIF for you. And then you hit save. Wait for it. Oh, shouldn't have saved to my flash drive. Should have saved just to the computer. Okay, finally saved. And then it'll just automatically close itself. So now you're pretty well done. So you want to see what it looks like. Go to your place where you saved it. And there's my GIF right there. Double click on it. And it should open it up into a web browser. I'll just use Internet Explorer for right now. And there's your animated GIF. Now, if you run into problems with it crashing, probably means either you have too many photos or the photos are too large. So you'll have to resize the images when you put them in. If you get all your images in and then you actually get to the exports portion, and then that's when it's freezing, when it goes to export the actual GIF, here you can actually change your image size as well, so the size of your GIF. So you can see my GIF is 6,000 by 4,000 pixels, which is pretty large. The purpose of a GIF is so that it's not, you get a little bit of an animation, but it's not too big, right? So if I want to make it a little bit smaller, I can just change that to say 50%, and then that'll make it a little bit smaller, and then hopefully that would avoid any kind of crashes. All right, hope this helps. Remember, you can always come see me if you need some help. Thanks a lot, guys.